Hello, welcome back everybody. It's your fair chef here, Lil G's. How's all my fellow cooks out there doing today? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Redstone tutorial. In today's video, guys, I'll be showcasing and teaching how to build a fully automatic super smelter. With that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to smash that like button for me. We'll try to go ahead and break 10 likes for today's video. Now with that being said, we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here is the fully automatic super smelter. Now, this ain't the most compact, I will have to give it that, but it does work, and it does work pretty well. Pretty much, it's a big smelter where you get all the furnaces going at once, and have all your ores or your food cooking all at once, wherever you want to use it for. And then, of course, output be down here, right here in the chest right in front of it. But the way this works is, I go up these stairs right here, and then you have your coal or fuel, wherever you want to use to put in your furnace. We'll go ahead and put some coal in here, about 40 pieces. And then up here you have your food or wherever you want to smelt. It don't matter which one. And yep, you can see behind it. So we'll go ahead and throw, let's see, do I need steak on me or any food? Okay. No, okay. Let's grab some food real quick out of the menu of this. So let's go ahead and grab some raw beef. So go ahead and throw about almost a good stack of raw beef in there. And now you see it's going down. Now the way this works, I got hoppers underneath this chest, so they'll deliver it into a minecart system. As I'll show you back here. I see all the hoppers are going. They're going to a minecart system with rails right here behind it on top of hoppers. So when the minecarts are going with all the resources that they're holding, like this one bottom holding the coal and the top one's holding the food. So when I activate a switch to activate these will go back and forth, dispensing the coal and food evenly through all the furnaces and cooking all at once. Now we'll go ahead and see if this chest is empty or not. You want to make sure the chest is empty first before you go ahead and activate it. Okay, so that chest is empty. There's no coal, no food. Okay, so all the food and coal should have went into the minecart. So now I'll go ahead and flick the switch right here. As you will see, all the furnaces are lighting up, and all the food and coal, as you see, is going into each of these furnaces evenly spread out. Well, mostly evenly spread out. There might be a furnace might have a couple more pieces of coal and food, but for the most part, it evenly distributes the coal and food to each of the furnaces at once, as you see. And I'll show you up here how this works. So when I activate the switch, you see that the minecarts back here are going back and forth, distributing the coal and the food into the hoppers. They're going to the furnaces, so you guys can get everything cooking and smelted and started up all at once. And then once you see it stop, dropping down food or coal, you can go ahead and turn the system off with a flick of the lever like that. So you see, guys, we have about a decent amount of food, probably about between 8 and 10 pieces in each one, as you see. And already down here we already got 20 pieces of cooked steak, just like that. That'll took what, about a minute, if that. Look, jumped to 24. So it drops about 4 pieces of steak at once, like every 10 seconds it takes to cook. So this thing produces massively. So you can produce a lot of food with this system. Or if you're smelting your ores, you can smelt a lot of ores at once, and then all store down your collection system. See, look at that, food just racking up. So we're just getting tons of food cooking off this. And it will work for ores too. So this is my big old automatic super smelter. Now, like I said, it's not the most compact, and yes, I've seen there is really compact smelters where you just hook chests to the side, 4 chests, 2 on top, 2 on the side, and it's like 1 or 2 furnaces, and it does the same thing. So yeah, I might just make that video later on in the future to show you a more small compact version, but I want to show you the big super smelter version where it uses minecarts. But with that being said, guys, I'll go ahead and show you how to build this. Now, all you guys will need is the items in my hotbar down below. You're going to need some redstone repeaters, need a power rail, some regular rails, a lever, redstone dust, some furnaces, a hoppers, and some chests. And that's all you need. And I try to put the chest the best way I can with this system. It's kind of hard to put it in a good spot and kind of up close. I see they're kind of high a little bit. But this design will really work well in maybe an underground house or a mountain house or cave house or something that has any type of house that's like in ground or in like inside of a big old mountain. So you can put like have your chest on top, and then you can have the system going like downstairs. So you can go to like down in your other room and come out here and flick a lever and activate and start smelting or cooking all your food. But that's all you pretty much will need. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and build it for you guys. So show you how it's done. So not too sure what the logistics of size it is, but I'm thinking it's about good 10 blocks wide, maybe about 5-7 blocks back. But we'll go ahead and start with the basics. So we'll go ahead and throw down some blocks. We're going to put our furnaces, well, not right there, you dork, right here. And you don't have to use 4. You can use 6, 7, 8, many as you want, as long as you have the hoppers and the rails, you know, all connected to it once. But before this demonstration, I'm going to go ahead and use 4 furnaces like I did. So with that being said, I got 4 furnaces. Now, if you want, you can go ahead and crash down and hook up your hoppers to the back of your furnace. Now, this is the input for the coal. This is where the coal will be going into your furnaces. So just remember that. This is the coal input. And then we'll go ahead and build this up on the side like this a little bit to, well, not right there, kind of make it look pretty a little bit, and so I can get up here. And then what you want to do is go ahead and put your hoppers on top of your furnaces just like this. Now this is where the food or your ores are going to go into to smelt. So alright, okay, then also now after that, what you guys want to do is go ahead and, no, I don't want to play, sorry, no. Don't invite me on recording. Sorry. I hate when people invite me to games when I'm trying to record. Now, with that being said, we'll go ahead and hook up some rails to the system. So, we'll go ahead and do this. So we get some blocks. We're going to get some room for a power rail and a redstone block. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and crouch down and place regular rails on top of the hoppers just like that. Or then you want to put a power rail right here. And we're doing the same thing for this set of hoppers. We'll put regular rails on top of them. Well, no, not connecting, you dingleberry. No, you don't want that to go curve. You want that to go straight. So, hold on. Let me put a block over here so I can make it go straight without any problems. There we go. So, we'll go ahead and do that. Just like that. So, I'll make sure I know it goes straight. And then we'll go ahead and crouch down and place rails just like this, going straight. Then we'll grab a power rail and put it down. And then what you want to do is go ahead and grab yourself a redstone block just like this and put it on the end of this like this, so our power rails will be powered, and so the minecarts don't fly off the tracks and go off the side and have a place to stop. So after you do that, I'm going to go ahead and grab your block of choice back out what you're building with. Bring that up real quick just like that. And then we're going to bring this side up a little bit more because we're going to do the opposite side just like that, but without the redstone dust. This is where we're going to have the input for your lever use. So we'll go ahead and grab a power rail just like this. Place it right here. Place it right here. And if you want, we go ahead and put blocks right here so we can stop it from flying off this side. And then what you want to do is go ahead and hook up your redstone dust to these rails. Now, like I said, this ain't the most compact, but it does get the job done very well. So now let me see. You want to have redstone dust going into, is it that block? Let's see. What will power this block right here underneath? I think it's okay. You want to get a repeater, go into that block right there. Have redstone dust coming off of that. You can just put on your normal tick delay. And then you want a repeater going to this block so they can power, or this block, sorry, that block so it can power that power rail. Just like that. Then we'll go ahead and hook our redstone dust up just like that. And then if you want, you can bring this redstone dust down just like this. And then maybe kind of put it over this way so you can have your lever system hooked up to it. So we'll go ahead and put the, no, not the dust there. We'll go ahead and have like the lever right here. So when you put the lever right here and activate it, or should activate the redstone dust, activate the repeaters, which activate the power rails. So this is where you're going to be able to turn and on and off your system, so it won't be going all the time. Just like that. And if you want, you can go ahead and Do a bit of cover up right here so you can make it look a little better and neat. Just like that. So, and after you do that, now next what you want to do is go ahead and grab your minecart with hoppers in them. So we'll go ahead and grab your minecarts out with hoppers, just like that. And then what you want to do is get up here and then place them just like that on top of these power rails, and just like that on that power rail. And then what you want to do is go ahead and grab your block of choice back out. Now this is going to be a little bit tricky, but just pay carefully. You guys can do this. What you want to do is you want the hopper going down into the hopper minecart system. So the way I do it is go ahead and build a block tower up just like that, and then crouch down and put the hopper pointing at that, so it goes funnels straight down into the minecart with the hopper, just like that. And then after you do that, you can go ahead and break the blocks on the side, just like this. But you want that funnel going down into the hopper minecart, just like that. So then we'll go ahead and do that same thing to this side. So we'll go ahead and build this up just like this, so we can place down our, well, no, not like that. I didn't want to fall new, but go ahead and place our little like that, so we can get that hopper going to that minecart with hopper, just like that. We'll go ahead and break these blocks like that if you want to. Next, what you want to do is go ahead and if you cover this up right here so nobody can see it, just like that, so make it a little bit cleaner looking. I'm gonna bring this down, why not? Okay, then what you want to do is go ahead and poke a hole out where you want your hoppers to come out, because you want to break these next, because this is where your hoppers are going to go in, come out for your output for your system. So we'll put it in chests in front of the furnace, just like that. And then you probably have to break some ground a little bit to get underneath there, but what you want to do is next is get behind here and have two hoppers hooked up to your large chest, just like this, coming out just like that. Looking good, looking good. Now let's go ahead and go here and break some dirt on this side, and do the same thing just like that. And then what you want to do is come to the side, if I can get out. What's stopping me from getting out? I don't know. And have your hoppers going into that hopper, so when your food or your ore comes out these chests on the side, or chest, but out your furnaces on the side, they're going to that hopper right there, so they can go to your chest. So we'll go ahead and place that so it funnels into that hopper. Okay, we'll do the same thing to the other side. If I can stop crouching, what is in my way? Alright, same thing this other side. So now we have a system hooked up, so everything will go into the chest. And we'll go ahead and grab some grass blocks and cover this back up and make it a little bit cleaner looking, so it doesn't look so trashy. Gotta have some nice greenery, you know, you can't complain without the greenery. So now it should look just like this in front. If you want, you can go ahead and grab your block of choice while you're building back out with, and put some blocks on the side right here to kind of clean it up and make it a little bit nicer looking, like this, if you want. So it kind of looks like that. Makes it look, I think it looks a little cleaner, a little bit better. Now what you want to do is go ahead and get some hoppers going into these hoppers right here. So this is going to be the hard part a little bit, but not too hard. Let's see. We might have to bring this out a little bit. So what you want to do is grab your chest and have it go. Let's see. We'll have a chest right here. Okay, we'll have put a block here, because this is the hard part a little bit. But like I said, I'm not the compact, and it's not going to be the prettiest. But what you want to do is have a chest right here, or wherever you want it. But what you want to do is have a hopper going into the hopper, just like that, which is going into the minecart hopper underneath the chest. So when you open the chest, put something in, it goes into the hopper and then flows that way into that hopper, and it'll drop down to the minecart with the hopper in it, so it can collect the food in, or coal, which one you're using to distribute along the furnaces, just like that. Now next, let's see, how far is this hopper? So we're going to come around on this one. So let's see, you want to be able to go into that hopper just like that. So what we're going to do is go ahead and crouch down, put a hopper, go into that hopper, and then come back. Oh, I can't, I'm too close. Okay, so let me scoot back a little bit. Come back just like this, just alright, and then come back doing like this. So this one is probably going to be lined up with this chest probably. Maybe not. So we'll come back like this. No. I keep forgetting you can't do it while you're flying. You gotta be staying still while crouching, but we'll go ahead and put sorry, excuse me guys. Put a block right here so I can stand real quick. Sorry. Now you could put the chest right there if you want, or you can put it right here like along with this one. We'll put another hopper going that way, and then while you're still crouched, go ahead and put a chest on top of the hopper just like that. And then if you want, go ahead and place a block right here to make it look pretty, so it hides the hopper. So same thing with this side too if you want. You don't have to. It's up to you guys though, but I think it makes it a little bit cleaner and nicer looking. So just like that. Now if you want, you can go ahead and build your staircase up here, or like I said, if you're doing like a mountain house or a cave house, you can make the top section of your house where it's just these two chests on the floor, and then like have your hoppers run underneath the floor, going down to the minecart system back here below your base, on like your second level of your base, where you can then go ahead and activate your super smelter. But we'll go ahead and add some blocks here to kind of clean up just a tad bit, you know. And then that should be it, guys. That's all you have to do. So now, with that being said, sometimes these carts, after you activate your system, sometimes these carts won't get pushed back all the way where the hopper will go into the minecart. So sometimes you might have to come back here and just like give a little bit of a tad. Just a little, make sure they're snug back there tight. Because if they're not snug back there tight, the stuff that goes into the hopper, that goes into the minecart with the hopper. That's a lot of hoppers. Say that 50 times in a row. That's kind of hard. Will accidentally flow through the hoppers right here and go to the furnace automatically without you activating the switch. So let's make, sometimes, like I said, not all the time though, let's make sure it's snug back there. Now as you see guys, there is nothing in chests, nothing in furnaces. Just make sure, you know, I wasn't cheating or anything, even though you see me build it. And we'll go ahead and grab ourselves some coal, and we'll grab ourselves some food, grab some more raw beef. And we'll do this. We'll go ahead and fly up here just like that. Now remember, the bottom one is your coal input. So this chest will be the coal input. So if you want to, you guys can label it coal or inputs, wherever you guys want to. And the top one is where your ores or your food's going to go into to cook. So you can make this one like the food or ore sign, wherever you want to name it or label it. It's up to you guys. But we'll go ahead and open this chest up. This one we'll throw a stack of coal in just like that. Now that's going down into the minecart, and we're throwing a stack of food on this side now. So now the food and coal are run through these hoppers, going to their minecarts with the hoppers, as you will see. Just like that. And then once those chests are emptied, these minecarts with the hoppers should be full with all the coal and the food you filled them, put in there. And then once those are filled up, we can go ahead and activate our system, and then we can get to super smelting all our stuff. Okay, so those are empty, so this should flow through. We'll go ahead and activate this, and let's see if it works, guys. And bam, it does work. Oh, missing one right here, I see. Okay, so a little bit I messed up a little bit. Okay, so but as you see, these three are evenly getting distributed coal and food at the same time for the most part. Yeah, 15 there, 15. Like I said, it's kind of hard to keep all at once. But yeah, they're all evenly getting distributed and cooking up the food and coal. And as you already see, we already have 6 steak cooked, just like that. So you're automatically coming up with some food. And look, 9. Now, like I said, this goes. The bigger you make it, the more food or ores you get smelted at once. Like I said, this is a 4 furnace system, so I get 4 steaks every 10 seconds. So in about a minute or 2 minutes, you can end up like a good, probably a couple stacks of steak, or you can, if you have it to cook, that is, easily without having to put them in yourself. So we'll go ahead and turn the system off. I want to see what I did back here to mess this up, because I'm trying to figure out why that last one didn't, or the very first one didn't go to work. Is it going too fast, maybe? It's hooked in there right. I'm not too sure why that didn't go through that one. Not too sure, guys. But as you see, the first one worked just fine. Same system. Same concept. As you see back here. Same concept, same system. What I'm using back here. We'll go try this one more time. Maybe it's because it went too fast or something. I don't know. Let's check it out. So I'm gonna grab some more coal and some more food to discriminate. I can't even talk today. To show you guys how this works once again. So we'll go ahead and let that flow through the hoppers and minecarts just like that. As you see, we still got our steak cooking up and all the coal being all evenly spread out, see? So this evenly spreads out your food and your coal between all the furnaces, so it all cooks up evenly at once and you get mass production of food or coal smelted down, whichever you want to use it for. And of course, you can make it as big as you want. If you want to make it 7, 10, 15, 20 furnace wide, it's however you want to do, honestly. But I think 4 is a decent amount of furnaces and decent amount of production it produces out for this little system. And it's like that, it's not too compact, but it's a big smelter, so big doesn't mean you can go small. So I'll go ahead and activate the system again. Let's see if this first one comes up or not. I'm not sure why that's not working out like that. Might have messed up on it. It's going right over it, so it should be sharing it or flowing through right there onto it. But yeah, this is the system, guys. This is how it works. And as you guys see, I've done the first one. It works just fine, if not perfectly. But there's more food, more coal getting evenly distributed. But I want to try to figure what's wrong with that when I go off camera. But we already got a stack of 60 steak in there cooked. Almost a stack of steak cooked in there. So that is awesome. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video in this Redstone tutorial video. If you guys did, don't forget to smash that like button for me, guys. But as always, guys, I thank y'all for watching and hope y'all enjoyed today's video. And I bid y'all farewell. And this is Little Cheesy signing out, guys. See ya. Peace out.